Welcome back. This is Fox90 here, and today I am more or less expanding upon my last video. So unlike that one, this one is pretty much entirely unscripted, save for some key points. My nose has been a bit stuffy. I've been a little bit sick lately, allergies I think. So it might be a little, sniffly throughout this video, but that's alright, that's nothing new. Well, it's newer than... Anyways, so I'm going to be going more in-depth with the three options, because I realized I went more into my reasoning behind everything, but not the actual content that is available. Of course, I can't make it all three at once, because how my head works, I get way into one, then I'll kind of half-ass the others. So, we're going to talk about them, and I still don't have any votes at all for what I should choose. So, of course, if that was the case, if I had a vote, then this video obviously wouldn't be here right now. But because I got no votes, either here on YouTube or on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, I'm making this video to hopefully reach more people and try to get someone to make at least one vote. I got only a couple days left on the poll on X, and if I can't by that point, I'll just choose, or just get, if I can't choose, then get spinny wheel. So, I should probably get into all this now, rather than just talking about it. Don't want the, I guess you could call this an intro to stretch on too long. So, let's get into the first option. First option takes place in a hellish paradise. Following, it's called Caine, and it follows a fox hybrid named Jose Caine, or Jose Caine, however you want to pronounce it. I'll probably alternate if I tell the story. So, it follows him in his experiences in Paradise City. Who he is? Well, you learn more, but vague answer is, he's a criminal, having to take care of his own kid, avoiding the law, and slowly getting sucked up with the criminal underworld. Debts, loans, all that sort of stuff he's got to deal with. And I already know, because obviously, dude's got a Mexican name, and with the current political climate, this could be very divisive. Especially how, him being a literal criminal and all that. And it's, honestly, Hellish Paradise as a whole is pretty politically complex, so to speak. Because some people could obviously look at it and be like, oh, it's woke, or others could say, oh, it's fascist, when it's really neither. It is honestly what it is, and I've already laid it out. Dude's a criminal. He isn't exactly Mexican, despite the name. In this world, humans do exist, despite it being, I guess you could call it anthro. He's, like I said, street thug. He's got ties to a criminal underworld. He's got a kid he's got to manage. Kid's actually, might come up later in the actual Hellish Paradise story, but that's not worth talking about right now. And he's avoiding the law, he's avoiding the law, man. Of course, the law in Paradise City is kind of shit. You'd expect a place called Paradise City to have actually pretty great law enforcement, but you'd be dead wrong. But yeah, basis. That's about it. Following him and his experiences, and it tells a story. That's the best part. It tells the story of him basically slowly getting sucked up into dealing with some pretty bad people. And then you get a sort of Arthur Morgan type story around later, latter half. So I think that's pretty neat. But that's about the whole thing to it. Second option is the Crusade of Pyre, which takes place in my world of the Donum Draconis. It follows a man named Azrael Cyrus, who is a Spadian, who, long story short, a lot of people he saw as family. The dude was an orphan, but he saw a lot of people as family. A lot of those people ended up killed by vampires, and he was pretty pissed off about that. He goes to his king, and long story short, he kind of ends up leading a crusade against all vampires, who many people believed didn't truly exist. Many people believed that vampires were mere myth, and then this dude is able to prove their existence, rally a whole bunch of people together to go and just massacre the vampires. That's basically it. Of course, it's got more to it than just that. I mean, dude, we kind of see his what losing his family kind of does to the man. Using real life examples I have read and listened to. But yeah, no. Doom Guide for Vampires is basically Crusade of Pyre. Azrael Sayers, fun fact, he was actually my protagonist in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Great game. Wonderful game. Very American. I'm getting off topic. Let's go. Last option, but certainly not least, is the 13 accounts of the Wendigo Wolf. And I know this one having a set number may make it look smaller than the others, but you gotta remember the others are going to end too, probably around the same length. Of course, video size matters. And 13 stories, I mean, those are 13 different stories. I heard something. 13 different stories that all kind of tie together, It's basically all focused on the Wendigo Wolf. I've gone into it in my Wendigo of the South series. It's the same thing, though we get more details on it, as 13 accounts are actually written by someone in-universe who is kind of like, I don't want to spoil it, but it's an idea I've had for floating around for a while now, and figured I may as well get now. But long story, without spoiling too much, written by someone in-universe who has a certain interest or fear, maybe, in it. And he's assembled 13 stories regarding it to try and warn people of it and to stay away from it. Because, as said at the very end of the Wendigo of the South trilogy, no one escapes the carnage. Which, yes, is another name for this thing. This thing's got 3 different names. It's kind of goated. But, yeah. That's about everything. I wanted to try and keep this video as short as possible. Though I am a bit of a yapper. I yap a lot. I can't help it. But, yeah. So, just please, if you see this, and you've actually watched all the way through, which, I'm kind of realizing is a bit of a rarity now. If you've watched all the way through this, please, out of these 3, if you are genuinely interested in this, if you want to see this continue, if you want to see a certain path, whether it be watching how Caine, manages everything, how he, the mistakes he makes, the good stuff he does, all that, you want to see that, then, by all means, you want to see the Doom Guy for Vampires, go fucking ballistic, there's that too. And then, of course, if you want to see the 13 accounts of the Wendigo Wolf, which, by the way, will have bonus content regarding other entities that exist in this world, of course, extremely vague, but it exists, then, by all means, go for that. So, yeah, that's about everything. I hope you found some enjoyment in this video. Whoa, wow, this is longer than I expected. That's what she said. I hope you enjoyed this video, and, I hope, if you watch to the end, that you've made your decision, because I am incredibly indecisive, and like I said, if I don't get anything by, I'd say, next, either tomorrow which is kind of unrealistic for me to expect. So I'll push it to next Friday. That I'll check to see the votes and all that, if assuming there's any. But of course, if you're watching this right now, then you're probably voting right about now. Anyways, have a good day. Love you all, and I will see you later. Well, that's disappointing. Hang on. I don't know why it's been so difficult. Right as I go to my performance now. True, I got state like next Saturday. I can't really be playing like that. Again, I am a beginner, so I get kind of some guidance. Okay, I'll just do that. All right. I hope you enjoyed that little impromptu performance. I don't know. I needed to add some time to this video, and it's gone on far enough. Hold up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.